I want to welcome all of our witnesses that are with us today as we take up the franchising business model. I particularly want to welcome our colleague, Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, to the committee. We will hear from her shortly. Today's hearing will examine the franchising business model, the small business it creates, the role of the Small Business Administration in helping entrepreneurs open franchises, as well as the agency's role in protecting entrepreneurs from deceptive marketing and bad actors. I also want to thank Senator Cortez Masto for joining us today to discuss legislation that she has proposed to improve how the SBA supports franchisees. The most common franchise business model is when a franchisor, usually a large or growing corporation, provides a business system, training, products, and branding to a franchisee, usually an entrepreneur or an established small business, in exchange for a fee and ongoing royalties. The business model is well known and is practiced by some of the largest companies in the world, including McDonald's, Subway, and UPS Store. When done well, the franchising business model is beneficial for the franchisor, the franchisee, and consumers. Franchisors are able to create efficient and cost-effective supply chains while leaving day-to-day operations to the franchisee. The franchising business model can also be used to fuel the expansion of growing businesses. The franchisee is able to skip the startup phase of a small business, such as conducting market research and product development by buying an established brand and concept. The franchisee is also able to focus on the daily operations of the business while leaving the marketing, advertising, and supply chain management to the franchisor. The consumer gets predictability and guaranteed quality in the products and services they purchase at locations around the world. The benefits of the franchising model are many, but the model has its risks, with a disproportionate amount falls on the franchisee. For example, the franchisor is in control of all relevant information a franchisee needs to assess the historical performance and financial strength of the franchise to make informed decisions. This information asymmetry inherent in the relationship can lead itself to bad actors. Recently, I think it was a few months ago, Senator Cortez Masto released a report detailing issues in the franchise industry and recommendations for transparency and outcome for franchisees. As a result, she introduced two bills, S 1120 and S 2162. The Small Business Administration Franchise Loan Transparency Act would require the prospective franchise owner to receive accurate historical revenue and store closure information. In the second bill, the SBA Franchise Loan Default Disclosure Act requires the Small Business Administration to publish default rates for the past decade for each of the franchise brands. Senator Cortez Masto, we look forward to hearing your explanation of these bills and what brought you to these conclusions, and our committee is very much looking forward to hearing from you in regards to that legislation. I also want to welcome the other witnesses that we have on the second panel. I think this can be an extremely important hearing. For many small business owners, franchising has been a path to the middle class and financial security. For many others, opening a franchise has led to a financial ruin. So I'm hopeful to learn from all the witnesses about what Congress can do to maintain and improve this successful business model while increasing transparency to protect entrepreneurs chasing the American dream from bad actors and fraudsters.